Alright guys and gals, today what we got going on is the test I was telling you about in the other video. I'm going to compare the Silky against the Baco Laplander against the Corona. Now, due to several requests so far, the Morup Bushcraft Black is winning. Now that won't be part of this one, so I'm going to go ahead and get that review out of the way and show some field testing on it too. Getting ready to jump on the four-wheeler here, going to head out in the field. Before I go, just want to show you my coy dog here. Rocky. Look at me, boy. You mess. Well, he was fidgety there at first. We think his parents, one, we know the mother was a German Shepherd, and the owner of the dog, which lives right back in behind me a ways back, said that he's seen her locked up with a coyote. So that's where we can't tell for sure, don't know for sure, but he's different. Let's just put it that way. Alright, let's get on the road here. Well, alright, we are almost here. I bet it's a little shaky. I got the camera hooked to the four-wheeler. Ditch is washed out a little bit. Hadn't been here since last time. Got a pretty bad cut on my finger that's finally healed up on me, but didn't have nothing to do with the knife test, so don't worry about that. But anyway, gonna get off, get set up, get this camera set up, and be right back with you. Alright, here we are. Found a little log. It's right here in the middle of the trail. I could probably hook the winch to it, drag it right on out the way, or I could probably do it by hand. It's a smaller limb, but it's hung up in some trees back here behind me. Y'all can't hardly see that. But anyway, good time to test them out. Now, I don't know how even this is going to be. This is a lot bigger saw. I mean, it's like I said on the other video. But you could get the Silky Gone Boy, but it's a little smaller. So I got the Super XL 21, and that's pretty close. Now, weight wise, I'll get back inside and put them on the scale. That way you can see which one is which. And you know, ounces conserves calories, so you don't want to be running around with the heaviest pack in the world, but you want to be, you know, conserving as much energy as you can, and you want the best tools for the job. Something that gets through a log faster than something else is going to conserve calories also. So alright, I'm going to start off with the Baco. Start right down in here. Let's see, is that camera picking that up? Yep. Alright, here we go. Y'all can watch on the screen how long it takes me to get through it. I'm not going to count the strokes. I'm just going to go all the way through it. My bad. go. Alright, there's one more. Alright. Next up, I think this went down some. Next up is the Corona. I think the camera mail went down. Sorry about that, guys. Y'all could hear me sawing. Hanging up. All right. Whew. Give a fat boy a break. All right. Last. You can see it. I can't tell because there's so much of glare on that screen. I see what other people deal with. I'm trying to film by myself. Alright. Need to lose some weight. Woo! Alright, here we go. I can tell you, and I'm tired right now. Seems like this silky is taking less effort. There you go. Alright. I'm going to saw one more with the Laplander just in case y'all didn't see it. I think that camera went down. That Corona definitely takes more energy than the Laplander or the Silky. This don't seem like the Laplander. So just go slow and steady at it. She's getting through. And yes, I'd trust this saw in my pack over most all. But I tell you what, we'll have to see what the weight difference is between them to see if one's worth the weight and the other one ain't. So Baco Laplander, the Silky Super XL 21, and the Corona. This thing works better than that Gerber, but it ain't in the same class with these two. So what I'll do is get back in the house later, weigh them up, weigh the pros and the cons, and see which one will be the better two. Out of all the ones that I've tested so far, these two stand alone. Well, stand together, how about that? Well, thank you for joining me on this one, which I'm not going to have this camera turned off long. I'm fixing to go ahead and grab this bushcraft black out and take those logs, do a little batoning, some cutting, things like that, and see what it'll stand up to.